Bazinga. Fuck me.
Ready for another fantastic day! Yeah.
I love you too, dude. Smiley face. There's actually a song in either Sonic Adventure 1 or maybe Sonic Adventure 2. I'm not sure, one of those two, I think. It's called Mr. Unsmiley. So it's Smiley's evil twin. I made that joke in my Discord, but I like it. Been 20 minutes screwing up Squid's dream. Whatever, happens to all of us. My PB, I messed it up. Last PB, I think I messed it up. 2 PBs ago, I think I messed it up. No, I think 2 PBs ago, I actually didn't. Back on PS2. Damn. Yeah, broken controller. Yeah, that's sad. But it happens. It's gotta move forward. Getting an ohm soon. Nice. OEM. Am I like... I got like scolded from like Unbones for saying ohm instead of OEM. How's the OG going for me though? It's going pretty well. I'm like slowly getting back. Slowly like just getting a lot better at the game. Getting more consistent. I can get past SDJ and VMS without a problem now. Which is insane. At least to me. And I've been thinking about adding in Guppy LCB and maybe LSS to my runs because I can get Guppy LCB like pretty consistently actually, which I'm also really surprised about. And I'm starting to get LSS pretty consistently. So like maybe I'll start doing JF2 sometime. Because that saves like 30 seconds or something like that. Might as well if I could do both those tricks, you know. Those are the main tricks. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I have to do Sandy Rooftops. Never mind. Unless I could do Bull VMS. Unless I could do Bull VMS, I'm not adding in yet. I just remembered that. Because I'm not doing that. I'm not doing... If I can... I'm probably not going to be able to do Bull VMS. So... yeah. But if I can get both those tricks down, I could take out a lot of things. Like, those are 4... if I could do both those tricks, that's 4 spatulas right there. I could take out... like, a lot. Not sure how much I'd have to consult. People like the Discord. But I mean, if I can get the bull VMS, if I can get the bull VMS consistently, then I'll do JF2 list. That's like the most concerning part about it now, I guess, for me. But I haven't done bull VMS in a while, so like I could try it out. Maybe after this run. Actually, no, I just want to do runs. Maybe later. Maybe if I get a PB, I'll do that. I get what you mean, Zoot. Sometimes it's just you don't PB, you get the mental wall or the whatever wall. That just happens a lot in speedrunning. Speedrunning is more about controlling yourself rather than controlling the fictional character on screen. At least in my opinion. To control the character, you gotta control yourself. Some philosophical deep shit, holy shit. Yeah, it just happens. I had a 103 for 2 months before I got a sub hour. Almost 3 months. I think 3 months actually. I'm not exactly sure. Around, like, it just happens. And speaking about just happens, yeah. And then my 56 stood for like 3 months. But to be fair, that was a really good run, and I took a break for a month. It also could just be a thing of like, it's just hard playing consistently sometimes. That was like the biggest stopper for me and just speedrunning in general. Even when I started, I just had a lot of consistency issues. Even with a 20-minute run like Mario 64, I was super inconsistent. So I just had to leap over that obstacle. Sometimes it takes months, sometimes it takes years, sometimes it only takes days if you're just really good at adapting and stuff like that. I think it helped that I play Melee. So I already had a mindset of being able to adapt and stuff like that. So like I'm just getting better. And also I'm just good at staying positive. It's like a really good gene I have from my mom, I think. My mom is pretty sick. She likes to stay positive. I think I got that from her. I also got my rage side from my dad. But I really kept that to a minimum. That was the most unnecessary 360 ever, but whatever. Yeah, I get what you mean. Should just finish runs. Like, I used to be in the exact same position. Literally like a week ago, I was in like the exact same position. I think it'll just click eventually. That's what literally just happened to me today. Like, it just clicked. And like, maybe not like VMS and stuff, but like in Guppy VMS and Guppy LCB, but like LSS, I tried it like 6 times today, or like 7 times today, and I got like 5 out of 7 times. Like, it just clicked, like stuff like that. Also, when I started getting when I was doing DTLC and runs, one day it just clicked for me. That's when I started using it in runs. Sometimes that's just how it works. Exactly. That's the thing I do a lot of the time. Stay positive and be like, yeah, there's more time saved. Like, this run, this PB was like 50 seconds behind going into mid game, but I knew my late game was complete garbage in my PB before that, so I knew I had a lot of time saved. So I just kept it, and then I got a 55, and it could have 54'd. Lemma skip is no longer. That's good to hear. At least you're evolving like that. Like, it's not the lemma skip. It's now. At least it's something else. That's like, you know, something else. Yeah, SVA. That's definitely hard trick. SVA has also clicked with me. I don't want to sound like I'm like a dick and I'm just saying, haha, I'm so good at this. You're not. Like, I'm not trying to sound like that. Just saying, like, it'll just click probably. And if it doesn't, yeah, it's just. SVA is one of the tricks that it could take a while. And I just happened to be, I just got the hang of it early on. Maybe that hit by the chuck was actually good, because then it showed me the 3 bzz bots. I think those are called bzz bots. Almost kind of sus, yeah. I remember when I used to be like that. It's just about like learning your mistakes, like what you're doing wrong, and then patching it up. There's 20 seconds saved. So it still isn't perfect. I feel like a minute ahead if I would have gotten SCJ first try, but whatever.
Go, SpongeBob.
Ooh, the
It's your
gold, nice.
birthday.
Still a 48-47 best. Super close to 39, 48-39. I lose a time to time from that, but nothing like actually like bad.
Hey.
Alright, that's really good. Lost less than a minute to my sob. Going to PBT. What time you have? Yeah, that happened with me. That happened with me when I had a 103. I just get demotivated because like I knew I had like I had like a 53 sum of best or something like that. Yeah, I had a 103. I think that was that at one point, like right before I got a 101 to break the like 3-month curse of not getting any PBs. I like had a 53 sum of best and a 103 PB. A good way that I managed to do is just like just do this. No comparison. That helped me a little bit cuz then I didn't have to see the run, the time constantly throughout the whole run. Not that I wasn't happy about my runs just because, but like it could be a little demotivating when you see a time when you've been trying at something for so long and you're still seeing just a not as good time as you want. So comparing and having no comparison might just help, because then at least it might be still lingering in your head, but you don't have to look at the run. You don't have to look at your splits. You could still have your splits open, but you don't have to completely look at your splits the whole time. Look at your PB the whole run, you know. And that could help a little bit with that. Obviously not fully, but it could help with some of it.
Such an electrifying match!
I love how weird my Poseidon is, but it still just works, so I'm okay with it. Yeah, a lot of people have that, the suit. I think rather than getting mad at yourself, I know this is gonna sound hard, and I know you're not. It's not perfect. A perfect answer. It's just try your hardest to not be mad about yourself about it. Not even fix it before you can fix something. You gotta learn to deal with it, and that's how you fix it. That's the key to fixing it. I know it's like not that's way harder than it sounds, but that's what helped me. I know every person is different, and I'm just different from you. But that's what helped me, personally. I mean, I'm probably not better than than an actual therapist, but I just know I've just learned a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two. Farmers insurance. Hashtag not sponsored. But like, a lot of therapists don't speedrun, so it's hard to relate in that matter. And I have the one thing in common with you that I speedrun. Obviously not the one thing in common. We probably have some other things in common, but you know what I mean. We both have a hobby of speedrunning. I also lost some time here, because this is a cool trick. If we get the one frame first try, then I'm really cool. I'm really cool. That was close. I don't know if that was gonna work or not. All right, I've had really good beaches up until this point, and then lose to this. So let's not lose to this. Yo, what's up, Jack? Thanks for the good luck. I'm doing well. How you doing?
Go, SpongeBob.
Sick.
It's your
Nice
birthday.
gold. Yo, the 4837, some vest. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh shoot. Sob is almost world record. Yeah. It's like 3 minutes off. I'm very good at IL segments. Well, quote unquote IL segments. Just segments in general. Good to hear, Jack. And thanks for the sob compliment. $130. That's still good. That's pretty good, dude. For you, it's pretty good. Obviously, it could be better, but like, you know, everything could be better. Yo, what's up? What's up, Munch? There we go. There we go. For a second, I was like monk-assing a bit. Kind of looked like a one tiki. It sounded like it was like looked like it was like a one tiki setup for a second. Like the way the 30s were going, looked like a bad bad one tiki attempt. But it's frame perfect. Yeah, you could definitely get a 110. What the frick is this SBA? Just fall out. This is such a weird. I've never had an SBA like this. Like a 2 tiki this inconsistent. Whatever. Why'd I do that? Oh. This is the most. This is the weirdest thing. There we go. Yeah, it's just. Can I get this? There we go. I think it's more that the tikis are a little bit to the left. Oh my god, no! Oh my god. Okay, that's good. I'm losing a lot of time. It's okay. That's alright, I'm losing a bit of time, but... I'm very smart. Can't be a perfect run. I have time saved in some other places, so... It's alright. I'm still gonna be ahead, so it's whatever. It's not as ahead as I could be, but I'm not like, I'm not expecting to get a 52 like this run. I'm expecting to get a 51. Recoverable. 10 hours behind. Well, I mean, I'm doing a 72-hour run, so 10 hours is not that bad. I mean, you have to have, like, a 100-hour run for that to be a thing. Where am I going? I can never get that. The hammer to be good enough for a thing, whatever. A damage boost. Yeah. So I go by like with that setup, with this setup, I go by when I see the bull hit, that's when I go. Cause like I could see like when it like hits and I'm like, yeah, that worked. So that's why I don't go like right as I hit it and right as I throw the bull instead of, you know. Can we get a gold here? Can you get a Larry Gaming gold? No. Oh, I lost 0.1. Run's dead. I lose literally 30 seconds. Recoverable. Loses 0.1. God damn it, this run's dead. Nah, I think Nightbot is spitting facts. It's always the little time saves that'll get to you. Like, yeah, like, 30 seconds of time loss is worse than 5 seconds. But, like, it feels worse. Because usually 5 seconds is like a tiny, like, error in your, a little error in your movement. JK don't. Nah, you're pretty cool. I think. Frick! If I get this, it'll make up for it. Ah, I can never get that, even when I get on the taxi pad. Okay, let's get this. Let's get bathroom boost. Let's get the bathroom boost 1 frame. Could we get the bathroom boost 1 frame? I'm gonna think about getting the 1 frame. This. Oh, okay. I still got that text box. Whatever. Oh, so close. 1 frame. Nice. Give this first try. A little bit of a weird angle, but that was so close to not working. That double jump. Do you like learning Slippy Skip? Can if you want. I've never been a guy that's like learn it when you get this time. I'm more of a guy that's like do it when you feel consistent at it. So if you're consistent at it, then go for it. Honestly. Like, I don't really like when people say, get a sub-hour before you start doing RSS. They were doing the beginner route. I've missed the spat before, Zoot, multiple times. In the same segment.
Go, Sponge.
Oh, shoot. Like, I've actually missed the spat before in multiple times within the same run. Fun time. Yeah, but I've never been a guy like For example, RSS. Like, never been a guy that's like, do when you get sub hour. Like for the beginner route where you're doing Walk of Shame. I've never been a guy that's like, okay, that kind of looked good. But like, not like guy like, go for RSS when you get sub hour. Like, no, go for RSS when you're consistent at it. When you feel comfortable with it, you know. I kind of like ruined the script of my video for the video I'm planning to do about when to add in new tricks into your runs, but it doesn't matter. Nice, finally got that. Saying these nuts in your mouth. Shut up. Yeah, it's pretty good pace. Whoa.
Looks like Spongebob's in for a rough ride.
Good tip here, count to 10 when he's spinning. It makes it so much easier to react. Because the cycle is 10 seconds.
Great Barrier Reef. That's the ticket.
It makes it just so much, like, you do have to concentrate a little bit more, just, and like, you're not really talking a lot because you're counting in your head. But like, look, here, I'll count out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See? I'm pretty sure Shift said it in his tutorial, but like, who's really paying attention when they're first learning the game? When you're first learning the game, this is what happened to me. Like, I never really cared about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just make it way more consistent. Yeah, I could use timer. You could also use that. I like to count though in my head or out loud that time. Yeah, but Shift said it in his tutorial, I think. But like, who's really catching on when they're a beginner? They don't really care about learning boss fights in the beginning round. At least that was with me. I was like, yeah, I'll just learn it later. I shouldn't have, but because that led to me just hating Robo Sandy. Now now I'm just indifferent to Robo Sandy. It's a whatever boss fight. You just gotta learn the manips, and it's just boring. It's not even bad. It's just boring.
Look at that! The robot's made himself dizzy. One more douse with that stuff, and Spongebob will be.
Okay, so my late game, my PB was pretty good. There were some mistakes, like Museum, Squid's Dream, and Robo Sponge was just bad. That was a really good boss fight. That was a really good.
Go,
Holy
SpongeBob.
crap.
It's your birthday.
Spongebob is back in the fight. Do-si-do, and around you go.
Thanks for the good luck. Have a good night, dude. Oh my god, I almost hit that.
Looks like Spongebob has an opportunity here.
I hit that. I hit his armpit, bro. Not armpit, bro, but armpit, bro. Not sure that's gonna work, so I'm gonna stay focused on where he is.
And the robot is down. The robot better change.
I'm
Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Pumped for this late game. Also, 50-48 some of that. I mean, BPT after Industrial Park. Poggy's insane. A little over 2 minutes above Sob. That's really good for me. Okay, rock skip, cock skip, whatever you want to call it. Let's do this. That was my fault. I saw what I did wrong. Now it's just bad. I'm a little nervous, but it's okay. I'm getting less nervous. That happens. That happens. I'm going for it again. Okay, should I go for it again? I'm not gonna go for it again. I just went for that cruise boost to have just a faster way up here. Shoot. Okay, we lost all our time save. It's okay. We just have to play even for the rest of the game. And then we could even and then save time over the time saves we have in late game, and then we're good. It's completely fine. It happens. You lose time sometimes. It's not that bad. God damn it. Went for a LCB. Lost time because of it. Whatever. Honestly, people should go for that, honestly. It's really easy to just, if you mess it up, just go. And you only lose time from, if you mess it up to RCBing. Thing is, like, stuff like that can happen, so I get why people won't do that. I wanted to try it, though. I think it's worth it for me to just try it, because it's not bad at all. Even, it barely saves time, probably. It's like a 7 speed, I think, around that. That's if you get first try. You'll barely save any time, and you'll lose time if you do stuff like that. But whatever, you know what I mean. I have a bit of time saving kids. Let's get good balloons. Just reload. Better to just reload there. Getting better at that second balloon though, so whatever. Getting better at something. I'm just getting better at this trick overall. I'd have to get better at the first one now. I tried. Oh no. Shoot. Barely lost any time though, that's good. It's pretty solid. I just, yeah, that was my fault. I went for claw grip, and then I pressed my index finger just accidentally put some force into it and pressed the Y button a little early. That's alright. Still a good run. Oh, my beat. That's alright. Hitting the same cycle as I got in my PB, because I didn't do the thing in my PB. The jump onto that ball. I did the pixel jump. Solid. Losing a bit of time. It's alright. We good though. Nice. Good recovery. Whatever.
Here we are.
Yeah, if I stay even with my PB and just have the time saves that I had in my P and save the time I had in my PB, then I could still PB. I get a 54. And it sounded weird what I said, but yeah, it makes sense. I promise it makes sense.
Oh, okay, no.
Nope, wrong way. You have so much leniency with that. Like, I was so far out. Like, I get so far out, like, a lot of the time, and I could still make it. At least it felt like I'm so far out. Losing a bit of time. Whatever. I love this camera angle.
Hey.
Well done.
Frick.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
He would have to haul ass. I never knew it was called when you messed up a cruise boost. Haul assing it. That was so close. Nice, saving time.
The graveyard.
In the graveyard. I don't know what comes up next, like of ships or something like that. I just like how it's the graveyard of ships, not like of people or, I mean, fish in this case. I'm pretty sure it's like that. It says that at least. Or the French narrator says that. Bro, the French narrator is probably such a homie. Probably sick dude. I mean, in real life, he's Tom Kenny, I think. I'm 99% sure. And he looks like a cool guy. Probably the life of the party, imitating SpongeBob. I'm not imitating SpongeBob. He is really He's basically SpongeBob. Or Patchy the Pirate. He literally is Patchy the Pirate also. so many things. So many like things I could have said there instead of like SpongeBob or Patchy the Pirate. Because there's so many things. Props to him. He's probably like super cool. Like with that, like how many things he voices, people. I mean characters he voices. He also does Gary, I think. Just in SpongeBob alone, he has so many voices. He has some of the most iconic voices also. Pretty sick. It looks like he's like proud of it also. He also remembers, I think he said to like one of the BFB members, like he remembers working on this game. That's pretty cool. Especially when it's usually not common for voice actors to like remember some of the things that they do, especially in video games. Especially someone like him who has so many other voices.
Ahoy!
It's a pretty good run. Even with the like few mistakes I had in the beginning of late game, I'm still enjoying the run right now, which is the most important part. It's good for 54. Pretty safely 54. As long as I don't mess up anything, you know, like Murmulator and stuff. I'm kind of scared that I forgot to practice clam skip before I started runs. I hope that doesn't mess me up. I hope that doesn't mess me up. That was solid cannons.
Go, SpongeBob.
Solid
it's your
enough also.
birthday.
That was pretty fun. I love that. I love this trick sometimes. Like, there's some inputs being done there. Yo, what's up, Boone? Had enough? Okay, I remember I lost some time in my PB test because I didn't get a cruise boost. I thought I got a cruise boost, but I didn't. So I just go up to the to a different place to cruise boost because yeah. Cause I got like the normal like slow speed. No, I didn't forget the cruise boost. I got the cruise boost, but it was slow, and at that point I was already going. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just continue. I'll just, you know, continue on the route until I get to another cruise boost location. That's why I lost time. Like, it looked like I got a cruise boost. It was like one of those like fake ones. You know? Like, you think you got it, but you actually didn't. Thanks for good luck. Nice backup. Thank you. Really appreciate it, Boone. Oh, bad. No, don't fall down. Actually, I'm okay with that. Oh, it was a little too fast. I deserve that. And backup. You know, I've lost when I first started running this game. I had so many. I had so many shit. Okay, I'm speaking too soon. I've had so many runs that have in mid game that have died to that I've had to do this backup. So I know it. Did lose a lot of time though.
Squidward.
Okay, it's gonna come down to this. I'm even. That's okay. I'm really like fine because I just have to not mess up Robo Sponge. I messed up my PB. Messed that up a little bit in my PB. Got a second try, but I didn't have to like reload because I noticed my mistake really early on. This kid's still like 54. It's gonna be a high 54 now. Nice. I think I got this button second try my PV. Nice. We got this. There we go. There we go. Happens. Alright, it's gonna be a send to the run is gonna be pretty Monka-esque. A little bit of time save over here. Baller might mess up this cruise just a little bit. There we go. Like I thought I was gonna mess it up again, and I was like, oh no. There we go. Nice. Did lose a little bit of time in my PB to this. I know it. Now you guys gotta get this. Oh, that's bad. That's okay. I could warp and not lose that much time. I mean, after losing a spatula animation. That's okay. Probably gonna be... Yeah.
Go, Sponge.
And here we are, folks, the main event. A gauntlet of ever-increasing velocity. The robot better change tactics and fast. Will Spongebob be able to neutralize the giant robot's brain? Will Spongebob be able to neutralize the giant robot's brain?
I think we're gonna get it. But still a good run. I'm really happy.
Great Barrier Reef.
I'm too like I could have went for it again and maybe have gotten it. But it'll still be a low 55. I'm still happy. At the end of the day, I'm still happy. Not the 54, but who cares, you know? Slowly but surely we'll get there. We'll get to the 54 and then we'll get to the 53. I'm like PBing like right now, like in increments of 30 seconds. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And this third PB in a row. Doesn't matter. Nice. I'm happy. I'm happy with this run. I'm happy. This is a better 55. I loved it. This is a really fun run. I love it. This is one of my favorite runs probably so far. I'm really happy now.